Hi, my name is Brittany Hill. This is my learning log video part 2 for Math 2050 CRN 42448. Here's the rest of my table of contents. Last learning log, I finished off with divisibility. So this time I will be starting with prime and composite numbers. Just gotta find it. Here we go. Page 58 of my learning log. Page 62. Now try this, page 63. Now try this, continued on 64. Mathematical connections on page 65. And continued on 66. Definitions on page 67. Methods for finding greatest common divisor, 68. Methods for finding least common multiple, page 69. Page 70, methods for finding least common multiple, continued. And on page 71, continued again. Now try this on page 72. Mathematical connections on page 73. Models for integer addition. Models of integer addition. I'm sorry. Absolute value, page 75. Models of integer subtraction, page 76. Properties of integer addition, page 77. Now try this on page 78. Now try this continued on 79. Mathematical connections on page 80. Models of multiplication of integers. Properties of multiplication of integers on page 82. Models of division of integers. Mathematical connections, page 84. My Fabulous Fours worksheet. Bless me. On page 85. Equality of fractions on page 86. Page 87, rational number models. Denseness of rational numbers, page 88. Ordering rational numbers. Definitions on page 90. Now try this on page 91. Mathematical connections on page 92. Models of rational number addition, page 93. Properties of addition of rational numbers on page 94. Mixed numbers on page 95. Now try this on page 96. Mathematical connections on page 97. Modeling multiplication of rational numbers on page 98. Properties of multiplication of rational numbers on page 99. Modeling division of rational numbers on page 100. Algorithm for division of fractions on page 101. Now try this on page 102. Mathematical connections on page 103. Introduction of decimals on page 104. Ordering decimals on page 105. Now try this on page 106. Mathematical connections on page 107. Operations of decimals on page 108. Scientific notation on page 109. Mental computation on page 110. Rounding decimals on page 111. Now try this on page 112. Now try this continued on page 113. Mathematical connections on page 114. Terminating and non-terminating decimals on page 115. Continued on 116. And continued again on 117. Now try this on page 118. And lastly, mathematical connections on page 119. This is the end of my learning log. I've filled out more of the websites that we visited throughout the second part of the semester. And here's the back cover.